Good. Flag salute. Order.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Three colors when we look up to the sky. Three colors make us hold our heads up high. The saffron of the rays are rising from the morning sun. In the afternoon, the white sailing clouds that run. In the evening, the green are waving palms in the breeze. Our hearts fill with pride at these three colors free. From the north and from the south of this great ancient land. From the east and from the west, together we all stand. Oh, three colors when we look up to the sky. Three colors make us hold our heads up high. The saffron of the rays are rising from the morning sun. In the afternoon, the white sailing clouds that front. In the evening, the green are waving palms in the breeze. Our hearts fill with pride at these three colors free. Our hearts fill with pride at these three colors free. Our hearts fill with pride at these three colors free.
हो मारे या कोई मारे ना, यहाँ अपनी भी थोड़ी अदा थोड़ा अंदाज है। ऐसे हैं चाहे वैसे हैं, अरे जो भी हैं जैसे हैं, खुद पे हमें नाज है। जाने ना हमको ये जमाना, चाहो तो हमको आजमाना। यारबाज हम जानसाज हम इश्कबाज दिल वाले, कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले। छू लेते दिल के तार से इंडिया वाले, हर जीत छीन ले हार से इंडिया वाले। दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले।
ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे,
and to my dear friends. First of all, I would love to wish 75th Happy Independence Day to everyone. Today, I became a brave, a fearless freedom fighter whose name was Bhagat Singh. He was also known as Shahid-e-Azam. Bhagat Singh was a hero of Indian independence movement. He was executed at the age of 23 by Britishers. Indeed, Independence Day is the symbol of valiant sacrifice of our freedom fighters for Indian people to attain freedom from the claws of Britishers. Now, I would like to share some slogans by our freedom fighters. First, Do or Die, Quit India by Mahatma Gandhi. Long Live Revolution by Bhagat Singh. Let us sacrifice today so that our children have better tomorrow by Maulana Azad. Hail the soldier, hail the farmer by Lal Bahadur Shastri. Give me blood and I will give you freedom by Subhash Chandra Bose. At last, I would like to say that now it's our duty to protect our country from discrimination and become a powerful country. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Srimita. I'm going to talk about Jhansi Rai Boy. Rani Lakshmi Boy was a freedom fighter. She was known as Jhansi Rani. Her nickname is Banu. She was considered female. She was a fearless female freedom fighter. She boldly saved a kingdom. Jhansi free Britishers. Jai Hind. Happy Independence to everyone. Thank you, ma'am. I was a king in 17th century. My kingdom is in the Tirunelveli district. I am the first Indian king to fight against British rule. My name is Pulithevan. The teachers and my dear friends, my name is Sakshay Prabhu. I am studying in P1A. Today I am going to talk about Bhagat Singh. Bhagat Singh is a freedom fighter of India. He also known as Shahid Bhagat Singh. Thank you, ma'am and friends. Jai Hind. Like one of the earliest freedom fighter Rani Abakka, who was the queen of Ullal, Mangalore, Karnataka. For fierce and Christian nature. When she was popular as Abhaya Rani for fierce and Christian nature. When the Portuguese planned to capture the city of Ullal in 1557, that very same night she gathered 200 of her soldiers and fought against
Tata Purusha. I started the newspaper scratch and founded National Indian Army. Jai Hind. Jhansi Ki Rani. I born on November 1828 in Varanasi. I'm good in shooting, archery, and horsemanship. I'm first woman freedom fighter of India. I'm fighting against wars, British people to save my Jhansi. Ara Ara Magadev, Ara Ara Magadev. Thank you. Mahakali Subramaniya Bharatiyar. நான் எட்டயபுரத்தில் பூவை திறப்பது கையாலே நம் மனதை திறப்பது மதியாலே காட்டை 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 திறப்பது பொன்னாலே வீட்டை துடைப்பது கையாலே மன்னன் வீட்டை துடைப்பது நெய்யாலே வேட்டை அடிப்பது வில்லாலே அந்த கோட்டை விடுவது சொல்லாலே காற்றை அடைப்பது மனதாலே காயத்தை காப்பது செய்யாலே சோற்றை குடிப்பது வாயாலே துணி உடுவது தாயாலே நன்றி வாய்ப்புகள் இருக்கு நன்றி.
Amazing, Jonathan. Amazing.
Hi friends and teachers, I am Sheila. I dress up like Sarojini Naidu. I am a poet, politician and the first woman to become a president of India. Thank you. My name is Indira Gandhi. I am the first Prime Minister, woman Prime Minister of India. I was born on November 19, 1917. My father, Nehru, is the first Prime Minister of India. I was shot by my own bodyguard. Jai Hind. Thank you, ma'am. My name is Sapna and I'm going to talk about Kerala. You know, Kerala is called God's own country. It is famous for beautiful beaches, coconut trees, spices, houseboats, and beautiful mountains. In Kerala, they speak in Malayalam, and this is how they dress up. It is also called Venice of India. If you have time, definitely go visit Kerala. Nandi. Happy 75th Independence Day to all. Good morning to all. I am Mansi Prabhaharan. I am going to talk about Tamil Nadu or state. Tamil Nadu is the southernmost state of India. Tamil Nadu is the 10th largest state and 6th largest by population. Our capital of Tamil Nadu is Chennai. Tamil is the language spoken in Tamil Nadu. Thank you. parts of India fights against British and got independence. In this day, we need to remember and honor our great freedom fighters for their struggles and sacrifices. Patriotism makes the unity irrespective of language, caste, creed, and religion. Jai Hind.
Celebration. Okay, now. Yes, you can start.
This is Janani, and I wore a as a Marathi girl. Happy Independence Day! Jai Hind! Swagatam! I am Neshna. That Kerala has the highest literacy rate. I welcome you to visit my state and wish you a happy Independence Day. Thank you.
Yes, Nanman.
Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Sujalam Sufalam Maraya Shitalam Tasya Syamalam Mataram. Vande Mataram. Shubhrajyotsna Pulagitayamini. से अच्छा सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा हम बुलबुले सकी गोस्ता हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा मजहब नहीं सिखाता आपस में पैर रखना हिंदी हम वतन है गोज़ता हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम सुजलाम सुफलाम मलयज शीतलाम सस्यश्यामलां मातरं वन्दे मातरं सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. 3 colors when we look up to the sky. 3 colors make us hold our heads up high. The saffron of the rays arising from the morning sun. In the afternoon, the white sailing clouds that run. In the evening, the green of waving palms in the
breeze. Our hearts filled with pride and these 3 colors, 3 from the north and from the south of this great ancient land. From the east and from the west, together we all stand. Three colors when we look up to the sky. Three colors make us hold our heads up high. The saffron of the rays arising from the morning sun. In the afternoon, the white sailing clouds that run. In the evening, the green of waving palms in the breeze. Our hearts fill with pride at these three colors tree.
அச்சமில்லை அச்சமில்லை அச்சமென்பதில்லையே ஜெகத்தினோரெல்லாம் எதிர்த்து நின்ற போதிலும் அச்சமில்லை அச்சமில்லை அச்சமென்பதில்லையே. I am proud to be an Indian. It is a wonderful country. It is an amazing country. It is a country of great people. It is a country of brave leaders. అంతా ఒకటే మనమంతా ఒకటే ఆంధ్రులమైన తమిళమైన ఉప్లలమైన కన్నడులమైన మనమంతా మరాఠీ అయినా గుజరాతీ అయినా వందే మాతరం సుజలాం సుఫలాం మలయజ శీతలాం వైసర్జనదో तेरे कहिए से पीर पराई जाने रे पर उसके उपकार करे तू ये बड़ा Three colors when we look up to the sky. Three colors make us hold our heads up high. The saffron of the rays rising from the morning sun. In the afternoon, the white sailing clouds that run. In the evening, the green of waving palms in the breeze. தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்து. நீராடும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெளிலொழுகும் சீராடும் வதனமென திகழ் பரவ கண்டமிது தெக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்கத்தில் திரை முதலும் தரிசனம் திலகம். Going to give a speech on national leaders. Good morning to one and all gathered here. Today I am going to give a speech on national leaders. First we'll see who is a leader. The one who influences others is a leader. Leader is someone who is the head of everything. We'll see the full form of a leader. L stands for leadership, E stands for education, and A stands for advancement, and then G stands for development, E stands for endowment, R stands for resources. Examples of a great leader, we have Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, APJ Abdul Kalam, we have Vallabhbhai Patel, Lala Lajpat Rai, we have Mahatma Gandhi, we have Jawaharlal Nehru and Rani Lakshmibai, etc. These are the great leader of India. For great leadership, we need first is patience. Then we need honesty, creativity, humility, grace, perception, vision, imagination, passion, empathy, and determination. Today we are going to say about a great leader in lady. You all should find who is she.
Jhansi Rani.
Rani Lakshmibai.
Yes,
Rani Lakshmibai.
also known as Jhansi Rani.
Yes.
She born in 19th November 1828 at Varanasi and died in 18th June 1858 at Gwalior. Maharani consort of the Maratha princely state of Jhansi from 1843 to 1853 as the wife of Maharaja Gangadhar Rai. She was one of the leading figures of the Indian Rebellion of 1857 and became a symbol of resistance to the British Raj for Indian nationalists. You all know that there is a baby back of her. We will see what is that baby. Who is that baby? On 23rd March 1858, the company forces led by Sir Hugh Groves had besieged Jhansi. There was intense fighting for the following weeks, and the Rani led the defense from the French. By 2nd April, though, the walls of the city were breached. The company forces made a charge towards the palace. This is when Rani Lakshmibai, with her son Damodar wrapped around her back, jumped out of her palace onto her horse. We will see what is written in the presentation. In September 1851, she gave birth to a boy later named Damodar Rai, but he died 4 months after birth. The Maharaja adopted a child called Anand Rai, the son of Gangadhar Rai's cousin, who has renamed Damodar Rai on the day before the Maharaja died. The representation in the picture, paintings or portraits, etc. is of either the escape from Jhansi or the Battle of Kalpi. In both the cases, there was no safe places as the Britishers were ransacking everything and everyone, including children and women. So the Rani had to carry Damodar Rai on her back as in case of defeat. Not only was he safe, but also that she could escape with him easily. The place from where the Rani is said to have jumped from his son Damodar Rai. Inspiring quotes. There are more leaders who gave us inspiring quotes. Not only as children, he also gave for adults and also children. Example I'm taking as Abdul Kalam. One of the inspiring quotes he gave is, I climbed and climbed, vast the peak, my lord. I ploughed and ploughed, vast the knowledge treasure, my lord. I sailed and sailed, that is the island of peace, my lord. All might bless my nation, with vision and sweet resulting into happiness. He was taking an example of his country, India, a country. And I was taking an example of Jhansi Rani because she is also one of the leaders who fight for her country. So we all need to respect our national leaders. Jai Hind and Vande Mataram. Thank you.
Very good, very good.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to give a speech about our national leaders. Myself, Purnavali from CP2A. I'm here to give a speech on the first women freedom fighter from Tamil Nadu. Before that, I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Let's say an introduction on how we got our independence. We got the right to rule our country by Indians 74 years back on this month of May. British came to India as usual traders through East India Company. They came to India exactly on August 24, 1608 at the port of Surat as spice traders. Other than spice, they traded silk, indigo dye, opium, tea and cotton. Gradually, British government started to rule India on 1857. Slowly, British people tried to separate India into two parts according to religion. Unfortunately, it happened. Divided into two, India mostly of Hindus and Pakistan mostly of Muslims. The ones who protest against British or questioned them were arrested and were given very tough work at the jail. Few main freedom fighters were Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Rani Lakshmibai or Jhansi Rani, Subhash Chandra Bose and so many others. Mangal Pandey was the first freedom fighter of India. He is from Uttar Pradesh. On to my main topic, the first women freedom fighter from Tamil Nadu, Ambujamal, in women category. She was born in Chennai on 8th of January 1899. Her parents S. Srinivasa Iyengar, an advocate, and Ranganayagi. She married S. Deskachari, an advocate from Kumbakonam, in 1910. She loved Mahatma Gandhi's thoughts and was fascinated by him. Fascinated here is an interest on Gandhi's thoughts. Her political life exactly started on 1930. She has sacrificed lots of her jewelry for the national activities. She wanted to live the simplest life she could and always wanted to live her life for India and its independence. As so she did. As an advocate of Srinivasa Iyengar, she had a well-privileged life, but then she left all her good privileges because of her father and lived the rest of her life for independence. Ambujamal participated mostly in all the protests and other steps for independence. Her life from the beginning. As we know, Ambujamal was born in 1899. In those days, women were not supposed to go outside for studying. And so an Anglo-Indian came to her house for educating her. Other than her subjects, she learned Tamil, English, Sanskrit and Hindi. After that, which she was married in 1910 in a very small age, around 12 years. After 4 years of married life, that is on 1914, her husband had a mental depression. In that time, she was trained. And that time she was trained for a teacher course, and she was qualified as a teacher in Sarada Vidyalaya Girls School after a small training course for teachers. Later on, she resigned her post and was involving in national acts just for freedom, just like her father did. Later in 1920s, she saw Gandhi in Madras, then when she became a follower of him. In 1930, starts her political life, when she participated in lots of protests and acts towards freedom. She participated in non-comprehension movement and boycotted foreign goods. She was also arrested for this in 1932. Then in 1948, she started Srinivasa Gandhi Nilayam, in which free milk, medicines and gruel was given. Gruel is kanji in Tamil. And here you can see Ambujamal in the front row extreme left. This is a protest held in 1965 in Chennai. And thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. Today I am going to talk about Lala Lajpat Rai. Lala Lajpat Rai was an eminent freedom fighter in India's freedom struggle and also a social activist. He was born in Punjab in 1865. He was a lawyer by profession. He was also known as the Punjab Kesari. Lala Lajpat Rai joined the Congress in 1888 and also served with the president post. Lala Lajpat Rai became influenced by Swami Dayanand Saraswati. He also did many improvement in the field of education and started the Dayanand Anglo-Ved School. In 1928, he led a peaceful protest against the Simon Commission with black flags in Lahore. Thank you.
Good morning to all. I am going to speak about the freedom fighter Subhash Chandra Bose and the freedom struggles faced by him. Subhash Chandra Bose was born on 23rd January 1897 at Cuttack. His father was a lawyer. Subhash Chandra Bose was selected for the Indian Civil Services but refused to take up the service since he did not want to serve the British government. Subhash Chandra Bose joined the Indian National Congress in 1921. He also started a newspaper called Swaraj. His charisma and powerful personality inspired many Indian peoples into the freedom struggle and continues to inspire Indians. He was called as Netaji. Thank you.
Freedom struggle of India. Introduction. Today, as we openly move around in our country without anybody addressing or forcing any sorts of limitation on us, we feel fulfilled and fun. However, this satisfaction is because of the struggle taken by our freedom fighters to liberate our country from British guidelines. This is a result of our freedom fighters that today we are partaking in our opportunity. their satyagrahas, sacrifice, and torments have brought about the opportunity that we appreciate in our country, India. The nation that we call our own and the freedom that we enjoy till date is by the courageous toil our forefathers undertook. Leaders. There are numerous leaders who dedicated almost their whole life to attain the freedom that we enjoy today. Regardless of language or religion, they stood united for our cause. In fact, it was the unity that played the most important part in attaining freedom. Freedom movement.
There are some unique features of the India's freedom movement. Indians opposed to the discriminatory and racist policies of the government. Social reforms formed an integral part of the nationalist movement. Mahatma Gandhi campaigned against the inhuman institution of untouchability.
First War of Independence.
India's first war of independence, better known as the Indian Rebellion of 1857, began on this day, May 10, in the year 1857. The first martyr of the revolt was Mangal Pandey, and the war was the result of accumulation of many factors. Time 1857 is considered the first blow that came to shatter the British rule in India.
Freedom is the most loving aspect of this era. It is something which we pine for. On this awesome day of independence, we should celebrate the day by remembering our freedom fighters with full energy, dedication, and love for the country. Thank you.
Good afternoon to one of our gathered here. Indian freedom struggle. Indian freedom struggle is one of the most significant progress in the history of India. It is essential for the new generation to know certain lessons from the freedom struggle of India to get an insight into the movements and events that led to independence. The British people entered India in the year 1600 with the objective to trade certain items like silk, tea, and cotton, and slowly started ruling the country. They gradually started to create chaos in India and made Indian people as their slaves. Therefore, India went through some of the hardest times to gain independence from the British rule. And the first movement against the British was initiated in the year 1857 by Mangal Pandey, who was an Indian soldier. There were various other movements that helped India to get independence, some of which were civil disobedience movement. Quit India movement was another hope for India to gain independence. This movement was instigated by Mahatma Gandhi and the Indian National Congress on August 8, 1942, during the Second World War. This movement was started to end the British rule in India. However, it proved to unsuccessful, but the Britishers realized that their power is declining gradually in India.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். இன்று நாம் 75வது சுதந்திர தினத்தை கொண்டாடி வருகிறோம். பல இன்னல்கள் மற்றும் போராட்டங்களுக்கு பிறகு கிடைத்த நம் இந்திய சுதந்திரத்தின் வரலாற்றை சற்று பின்னோக்கி பார்ப்போம். சுதந்திரத்துக்கு முன் இந்தியாவை பல்வேறு பேரரசர்கள், சிற்றரசர்கள், குறுநில மன்னர்கள் ஆண்டு வந்தனர். இவ்வாறு பல அரசாங்கங்களாக இருந்த நம் இந்திய நாடு வளமிக்க நாடாக இருந்தது. இங்குள்ள வளங்களை பார்த்தும் இங்கிருந்து சில பொருட்களை வாங்கவும், தங்கள் நாட்டுக்கு ஏற்றுமதி செய்யவும் பிரான்ஸ், போர்ச்சுகீஸ், இங்கிலாந்து போன்ற நாடுகள் இந்தியாவுக்கு வருகை புரிந்தன. அதிலும் ஆங்கிலேயர்கள் வெள்ள ஆதிக்கம் செலுத்தும் வகையில் இங்குள்ள கிழக்கிய இந்திய கம்பெனியை நிறுவினர். இங்குள்ள வளங்களை சுரண்டும் நோக்கில் இங்குள்ள பேரரசர்களிடமும் சிற்றரசர்களிடமும் நட்பு உண்டாக்கி பின்னர் வஞ்சகமாக அவர்கள் மீது போர் தொடுத்து அப்பகுதியை அவர்கள் கட்டுப்பாட்டுக்குள் கொண்டு வந்து கொண்டனர். இவ்வாறு ஆங்கிலேயர்களுக்கு இந்தியா முழுவதையும் தங்கள் கட்டுப்பாட்டுக்குள் கொண்டு வர 150 ஆண்டுகள் பிடித்தது. இவர்களின் ஆட்சியில் வளங்கள் சுரண்டப்பட்டதோடு மக்களையும் அடிமையாக நடத்தினர். இந்த கம்பெனிகள் இந்தியாவை கிட்டத்தட்ட 500 ஆண்டுகள் ஆண்டன. இது போன்ற கொடுமைகளிலிருந்து தப்பிக்க இந்திய தேசிய காங்கிரஸ் இயக்கம் தொடங்கப்பட்டது. 1900 ஆண்டுகளில் சுதந்திர போராட்டம் தீவிரமடைந்தது. 1900 ஆண்டில் லாலா லஜபத் ராய், வ.உ. சிதம்பரம் பிள்ளை, பால கங்காதர் திலகர் போன்ற தலைவர்கள் சுதந்திரத்தை பெறுவதற்கான அணுகுமுறையை கண்டனர். இந்திய தேசிய காங்கிரஸ் இயக்கம் காந்தியடிகளால் வழிநடத்தப்பட்டு வந்த அஹிம்சை கொள்கைகளை ஏற்று சுதந்திரத்தை தீவிரப்படுத்தியது. மறுபக்கம் சுபாஷ் சந்திர போஸ் மற்றும் சில தலைவர்கள் இணைந்து இந்திய தேசிய ராணுவத்தை உருவாக்கினர். இந்திய தேசிய ராணுவத்தாலும் இந்திய தேசிய காங்கிரஸ் இயக்கத்தாலும் 1947ஆம் ஆண்டு ஜூலை 3ஆம் தேதி ஆங்கிலேயர்களின் கடைசி இந்திய கவர்னர் ஜெனரலான மவுண்ட் பேட்டன் இந்திய பேரரசை மதசார்பற்ற இந்தியாவென்றும் முஸ்லிம் நாடாக பாகிஸ்தானையும் பிரித்து சுதந்திரத்தை அளிப்பதாக அறிவித்தார். இதுபோல் 1947ஆம் ஆண்டு ஆகஸ்ட் 15ஆம் தேதி இந்தியா சுதந்திர நாடானது. இது போல பல உயிரிழப்புகள் மற்றும் துன்பங்களுக்கு பிறகு கிடைத்த நம் இந்திய சுதந்திரத்தை மதிப்போடும் அதை முறையாக அனுபவிப்பதும் இந்தியர்களாகிய நம் அனைவரின் கடமையாகும். ஜெய்ஹிந்த்.
Very good.
Good morning, one and all. Today, my name is Vika and today I'm going to be talking about freedom struggle. To start off with, what is freedom struggle? Freedom struggle is a movement done by a group of people gathered together to fight for freedom and justice. The first Indian freedom struggle occurred in 10th of May 1857. Who fought against the British. The first freedom struggle was known as Sepoy Mutiny. The British landed in India in Surat on August 24, 1608. While then, India was rich and wealthy, going back 4,000 years ago. Britain had no English language until the 9th century, almost 3,000 years after. How was it possible for the British to start capturing this huge country and control it from 1757 to 1947? They had more economic power, better weapons, and a certain European confidence, which allowed them to slowly take over the Indian subcontinent, which was really a huge nation. This is just the basic history of the British capturing India. Let's talk about a few of the important freedom struggles. For example, Rebellion of 1857. First organized movement against the East India Company started as a Sepoy Mutiny as company soldier Mangal Pandey of 34th Bengal Native Infantry, angered by oppression and discrimination in the force, shot at his adjacent Lt. Henry Cobb at the Bharat Fort parade ground. Word spread like wildfire and rebellions started emerging from across the country. Rebels such as Nana Sahib, Satya Topi, and Rani Lakshmibai joined the movement. For freedom for centuries and finally succeeded. Thanks to all of our freedom fighters and the struggles that they've all been through, we are here